This is Sports Court. Here we settle the most contested sports arguments of all time. Dan says Michigan's Fab Five is the best team that never won an NCAA title, but Alex insists the honor belongs with the almost undefeated 2015 Kentucky Wildcats. Only one loser can win on Sports Court. Sports Court is brought to you by IHOP.
Gentlemen, we all know that good teams can eventually lose. Here we have a case of the 1993 Michigan Wolverines against the 2015 Kentucky Wildcats. Both excellent teams that ultimately ended up being big disappointments. Dan, we're going to start with you. Okay. That Michigan team committed one of the biggest blunders in NCAA tournament history. I want to know why we should celebrate them.
I was actually still sort of if we could. I was.
You're not ready.
So
you're not ready. Okay. All right. Well,
I'm ready.
Alex.
Kentucky won 38 games, which is a figure that no other team has ever exceeded, including champions. Mm-hmm. They won 30 by double-digit figures, and that's is almost twice as much as Michigan. But the really great point is that I have...
Are you entering evidence?
I have to enter into evidence a
Bailiff.
folder with all the
go.
teams that beat Kentucky in the regular season.
Okay.
All right.
Well played.
All
right.
There's nothing in it.
Bailiff?
We get it. Great goop.
There's nothing
Empty.
there.
Thank you.
Okay.
Dan, are you ready now?
Yes,
would you
I am ready. So the
Okay.
Fab Five, it's not just Michigan, it's the Fab Five. It is Chris Webber, Jalen Rose, Juwan Howard, Ray Jackson, Jimmy King. Legends, both athletically, culturally, an amazing season. And yes, there was a blunder, Your Honor. But in terms of how good this team was, they played a real schedule. They actually beat the national champion. Did Kentucky, I don't know if he entered that in the folder. Did Kentucky beat the national champion?
Kentucky failed to beat the national champion.
Kentucky did fail to beat the national champion. And if I may enter into evidence, Kentucky not only failed to beat the national champion, but if I may, Kentucky lost to that gentleman.
Wow.
I mean,
Bailiff.
not a great, and that is on top of that gentleman losing to Rutgers.
That's frightening. Please take that away. All right, Alex.
So you bring up the lineup, the Fab Five, fantastic lineup. Let's look at Kentucky's lineup for a second.
Please.
This was enormous, even by NBA standards. You're starting 2 7-footers in Karl-Anthony Towns and Willie Cauley-Stein, an NBA 4 in Trey Lyles at the 3. Bring in some shooting to space the floor off the bench and Tyler Ulis and Devin Booker.
I'm bored.
Okay.
Too many
you
sets.
listed Rivals.com very well. That was very impressive
All right,
of you.
Okay, enough with the insults.
Michigan has a Hall of Fame, an NBA Hall of Fame caliber. History has proven Michigan. Hall of Fame caliber and Chris Webber.
Are you saying Karl-Anthony
3,
Towns can't be? It's early.
He can be. We're not Johnny come-latelys, and we're not Willie Cauley come-latelys here in the courtroom. I don't know. You're going with real recent stuff that history hasn't proven. The only thing that history's proven is that Kentucky lost to a Big Ten team.
Didn't Michigan get swept by Big Ten Indiana? Or
the number 1 team in the country, yes.
Well, if you're rebuking Kentucky for losing to a Big Ten team,
May I politely ask Counselor something? Are we talking February Madness, January Madness, December Madness? No, we're talking about March, and we're talking about a Michigan team that beat Jim Herrick, national championship coach.
I'm bored. Do we have any more evidence?
If I may?
Please.
Counselor, Your Honor. Culturally, the Fab Five invented the modern basketball look. So we're talking about a cultural statement. Baggy shorts. They keep your legs warm. They look super cool. They make your calves look great, Your Honor.
Little modeling? Let's see. Yeah.
You look phenomenal, Bailiff.
Yeah, that's good. That's
See?
a good look. It's a real good look.
You may.
Big fan.
What did Kentucky invent other than Willie Cauley-Stein's hair
did these
situation?
Michigan Wolverines have in their starting lineup
a DVD?
a pair of the Harrison
Congratulations.
twins?
You're bringing genetics into this.
I love
Jalen
genetics
Rose's
matter.
father played in the NBA.
It's a good movie. It's a good movie, right?
Never seen it.
Schwarzenegger,
Is that in here?
DeVito. Oh, it's a classic.
Can I take this?
It's a classic.
Schwarzenegger is the
You should watch
Michigan,
that.
DeVito is the Kentucky in this scenario.
You should watch that.
It's interesting that Michigan, in their final 4 wins of the '93 tournament,
Go on.
all squeakers. The 4 wins combined, 18 points. All of them could have gone another way.
Gotta get those W's.
Yeah, but Kentucky stomping on teams' throats has to matter for something. Doubling up a West Virginia squad in the Sweet 16, 78-39? That's not the type
Michigan
of
already
domination
took
you
the
see
style
from Michigan.
points with the shorts. I'm sorry. They already took the style points, sir.
Okay, you have your fashion, I'll have my basketball prowess.
Yeah, congratulations. You got all the way to
Ooh.
the Final Four with all those big wins. That's impressive.
Quick question for you, though. How did Michigan finish in the Big Ten tournament?
They did not win the conference.
Yeah, that's what I
Again, Your
thought.
Honor, they performed when it mattered most.
Sure.
They performed when it mattered most.
We'll take that into consideration.
And I would also like to submit that the Michigan Wolverines were playing in an era with men.
So, you're right. They played against a lot of upperclassmen, right? And you're
Yes.
claiming Kentucky didn't. Let's look at Kentucky in the tournament. They beat Cincy, West Virginia, Notre Dame, and then they lost to Wisconsin. Cincinnati, led by Octavius Ellis, upperclassman. West Virginia, led by Juwan Staten, upperclassman. Notre Dame, led by Pat Connaughton.
She's listing again.
Board.
To sum it up in a neat little bow, Kentucky's last 4 games in the 2015 tournament were all led by multiple upperclassmen. So that argument doesn't
A
hold
lot
much
of
water.
freshmen, though. A lot of freshmen.
Led by upperclassmen. Frank
Juwan
Kaminsky,
Howard.
Sam Decker.
All right, guys.
These are unproven players.
Guys, I think I've heard enough. Judge Collins did a little research, and this is fresh from the Wikipedia pages. In 2002, the Wolverines vacated their entire 92-93 season, including their tournament appearance, in the wake of a major scandal involving many years of improper payments from a major booster to several former players, among them Chris Webber. I therefore have to
It's not a
make
basketball
the
thing.
decision.
What are you doing?
Kentucky Wildcats 2015
Arrest him.
are the better team.
No, this is not a criminal-
Hey, bailiff, no. Case dismissed.
Garbage.
Alex, so you won the case. How do you feel?
I mean, I feel good, but we all knew it was coming. I'm the far superior litigator, and it's like taking candy from a baby.
Tough loss today, Dan. How do you feel?
I don't agree with the verdict at all. It was garbage. We're talking about basketball, and Her Honor was trying to bring other things. Come on.